Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my playthrough of the Elder Scrolls Online. And in this episode, we just got to Bleakrock Isle. Just got out of Cold Harbor. And I think we're just going to go complete everything that we can in this area. But first, we have this little note to read. The Grandmaster sees all colors. Grandmaster, your invitation is kind, and the promise of coin is appealing. The village could use it. Still, I must refuse your offer of membership in the Fighters Guild. Bleakrock is where I was born. Sure willing, it's where I will die. My bow and my blade belong to this tiny island. Kind speed on you and your mission against the Daedra. Darge of Bleakrock. If there's anything else to read. There we go. Mather's journal. Saw a strange light out over the water last night. I've seen the auroras do some strange things, but never anything quite like this. Corpses washed up shore. They were dressed strangely as if they were from far off lands. I have no idea where they came from. Torani said to send them onto Sovngarde with honors, so we did. Osgar found someone on the shore, shivering in the cold, but not wet, just damp where they were lying in the snow. Would have died without care. He dragged the body back to town and stuck it in one of the spare beds. Hopefully the poor soul will survive the night. That must have been us. I'm assuming that was us at least. Captain Rana.
I'm short on good help, and I could use someone capable. Someone like you.
How did I get here?
A fisherman found you washed up on the beach. He brought you back to town. It's a miracle you survived.
So, what now?
You're the one Holsgar pulled out of the water. I'm glad you're up. I could use your help.
You wanted to speak to me?
You've seen combat, and I need all the help I can get today. Villages are scattered across the island. We need to warn them.
Warn them? Why?
We sighted a ship offshore. I've sent my troops to investigate. If it's the vanguard of an invasion, well, we'll need to evacuate.
Where should I start looking?
You'll find the people of Bleakrock all across the island. Darge, the hunter, went to Skystraw Barrow. Iman's out at Orky's Hollow with his sister Rolanda. Sane, my sergeant, is out at Hossen's Folly.
Tell me about Orky's Hollow.
Locals claim it's haunted. They dare each other to spend a night inside. It's a silly custom, but a harmless one.
Hossen's Folly? What's that?
It's an abandoned mine. A family came out from Stone Falls to work the place. Rumor has it, they're Daedra worshippers. Now some bandits are hunting through the place, and we need to know why.
And what is Skystraw Barrow?
It's an old dragon shrine. It's a relic of the Dragon Wars. Some of the villagers claim they saw undead out there. I sent Darge out to get proof.
Okay. I will start at Skystraw Barrow.
Thank you, friend. After you find Darge, keep looking. The more people you can send back here, the better off we'll be.
So can I ask a few questions?
I'll answer what I can. Captain Tilroni's got the villagers thinking I'm an addled netch, but I'm actually a bit smarter than that.
What does Tirani have against you?
I took her job. You might have heard her yelling about that in the square. It's petty, but what can I do? Every time I've reached out to her, she's slapped my hand.
Oh, wow. So how did you end up here?
Posted to this backwater, you mean? I made a hasty decision. A bad call. Soldiers died. I learned my lesson. Now I don't act without proof.
Okay, smart. I like it. And it's always a good idea to read the books on the bookshelves, just because they can give you some skill points as you go. Let's head downstairs. Hey, Mathor.
Good to see you up and around. Figured you were crossing the bridge to Sovngarde for sure.
Okay, not much for him to say. Saw his journal though, nice guy. Letter from Tirani. Rana, I'm tired of the excuses. Yesterday's training exercise was shameful. When I was in charge, we never had these problems. I think Rolanda would make a better soldier than some of these milk drinkers. Get them together. The pact is depending on us. To Rani. And I believe that's the lady screaming in the courtyard. Okay. Next up is Rana's Lock. I've been exiled. I'm commanding a garrison of stinking Nords, and he can't find this place on the map. If Sane hadn't come with me, I'd be the only dark elf on the island. She gave up so much to be here. I can never repay her loyalty. I'm determined not to let this Bleakrock beat me. That was second area 581. Rani still acts as if I just got here. My time with the villagers when I was in command of the garrison means nothing to her. I will make her understand. Bleakrock is my home now. No mistakes. Second area 251. The lights in the sky have caused a panic in town. We all know there are powers at work in Nirn. Most of these folks haven't so much as spoken with a mage. How can they understand something like mystical lights in the sky? Second area 251 or 581, same time. In the wake of the lights, strange corpses floated ashore. Rani instructed some of the men to burn the corpses right there on the beach. I asked her to wait and let me check with Windhelm first. She refused. Damn that woman. I've ordered the garrison to be on guard. Something is in the air. Second area 582. Holsgar found someone alive along the beach. He claimed the castaway wasn't wet. How could someone float ashore without getting wet? Snowborn can get stuffed. I'm writing a letter to headquarters. They need to weigh in on this. Last night I had a dream about our castaway. If Tirani heard I was having dreams, or strange dreams, she'd have Dinskar lock me in his barn. In the dream, the newcomer stood in front of me and beckoned me forward. I felt compelled to advance, as if it was something important somehow. I don't know what it means, but I need to talk to this newcomer, assuming the poor stranger ever wakes up. Our man on the tower sighted a ship on the horizon. Couldn't make out the flag. Tirani is furious, says we need to evacuate. That's the kind of thinking that got me here in the first place. I put Hranten in charge of the men and sent them out on the boat. Sane and I will handle the situation here on the island. Whatever happens, we need to proceed carefully. We need a measured response. So it seems like she was really hasty the first time, and now she's being a little too cautious, maybe. Letter to Rana. Captain Rana, in light of your actions, I have no choice but to strip you of your command and rank. Your time at the Palagade garrison is over. Tomorrow you will appear before a court-martial. They will decide your ultimate fate. May the three have mercy on your writhing soul. The court will not. General Vane Redarin Vivek Garrison. He's had a rough time with it, huh? Let's check these bookshelves really quickly. Might as well see if there's anything worth stealing. Nothing good. What a recipe. Yeah, I might as well get that recipe. There we go. And then we can quickly learn it. Perfect. Ain't nothing happened. Easy. I believe this is where she's yelling to Rani.
Welcome to trouble. Our little Captain Rana doesn't know what she's doing.
Are we in danger?
We spotted a ship offshore. I think it's the Daggerfall Covenant. They've claimed lands to the northwest across the High Rock and Hammerfell. It might be a scout, but I still think we're in for a fight.
What can you tell me about the island?
Bleakrock Island. I was in command for years until Captain Rana took over. Now we sit on our hands while she dithers and frets.
What's she dithering about?
Lighting the watchtower. When we spot a ship, we're supposed to send a signal. We spotted one, but Rana's delaying. She wants proof it's not a merchant, so she sent our only boat after the ship. It's loaded with the garrison's troops. Foolish girl.
So, where did you find me?
Hulsgar the miller found you along the shore. He was certain you were going to die, but he dragged you back to town just the same.
Oh, that was very nice of you guys. She didn't seem too bad.
We have to evacuate.
Uh-huh. Okay. So I know our first mission is off here to the right.
Did I ever risk your lives like this?
Go on. Okay. So before we go off to the right and do our first little mission here, there is somebody we have to meet up to the north. So let's go do that first. Here we go. Mola. Can I help you with something?
I can understand you. Oh my, I'm not a skeever.
Are you supposed to be?
No. Follow me. I'll show you.
Okay. Pick up the wand, gnarled wand, got it. Okay.
Oh, thank Kine. You have it.
Can you explain what's going on?
My friends and I were out hunting in the woods when a mad mage ran up and began throwing spells at us. I think he only nicked me. He dropped that wand in the snow as he left.
What does the wand do?
I don't know how spells work. I tried picking up the wand, but it wouldn't let me. I think it does the spell, or undoes it. Look, my friends are Falta, Brend, and Runzenwild. They're skeevers now. Please find them and use the wand to fix them.
Okay, I'll go look for them. Now to save her friends from being skeevers the rest of the lives. And we'll just find those guys along the island as we explore. So now we'll head back through the east side and continue with our mission here. This poor guy. Take an arrow to a knee.
Curse that Deathclaw. Ate my foot. I had to use my boot and some leather as a tourniquet. Damn it.
It's a little bit worse than an arrow to the knee. What happened?
I've been tracking the beast for weeks. I call him Deathclaw. I finally caught up to him, but it went badly.
If I can find him, I'll get him for you.
Now there's a plan. If you bag him, I'll toss you some coin for your trouble. As I made my escape, some stuff fell out of my pack. You should be able to follow what I dropped, like a trail back to his lair.
Okay, I'll track him down.
Follow the trail I left when I made my escape. You'll know his lair by the bones, blood, and smell. Tempt him with some game, and I bet you'll get his attention.
Why have you been tracking this beast?
I've been hunting beasts in the wild of Skyrim all my life. Deathclaw ravaged a couple of herds near Kynesgrove. I took on a contract to end him. I always fulfill my contracts.
Always. Got it. Okay, so now we're gonna go kill Deathclaw. Here's his backpack. Get this little water skin. And it appears he's in that cave. So we gotta examine the deer. Got a little bit of critter meat. And we'll just bait him out, I guess. Nice and easy. Now we head back to Hopnir. Let them know the good news.
I'm going to have to head back to town soon, my friend. Lost a lot of blood. How goes the hunt?
I've killed him.
A hunter with the heart of Iskramor. Here's the coin I promised. I'll sing your praises next time I see the inside of a mead hole. Don't worry about me. I know the way back to town. Wound or no wound.
Okay, good luck, man. Dude's gonna hobble there without a foot. Ah, poor guy. Now let's go find Dars, who should be up here to the north a little bit. There he is. Limping out of there too.
Can you use that weapon, friend? I need your help.
Yeah, tell me what's going on.
There's a necromancer here, but I can't find him. He must be in the catacombs beneath the shrine. That's the only place that makes sense. Something has to be done about these undead.
So, how can I help?
The dead walk at Skyshroud. There's an evil power radiating from within the shrine, but the door is locked. In the Skald's tales, every dragon shrine had a priest. If we could speak with Skyshroud's priest, he could tell us how to get in.
Speak to a spirit, you mean?
If Shore is willing, yes. I brought a bag of incense to burn as an offering. The bone men got me before I could try the ritual. You might have better luck. What do you say?
You say bone men? You mean skeletons? Okay, give me the bag. I'll see what I can do.
I hope you have better luck at the shrine than I did. Watch yourself in there.
What can you tell me about Skystraw Barrow?
The barrow has been here for as long as anyone can remember. Legends say a cult of dragon worshippers built it, as well as the shrines like it on the mainland.
No one has ever tried to get in?
Some folks have, mostly youngsters. Until recently, this place was haunted by dust and the occasional frostbite spider. Now, skeletons rise from their graves. Something has changed.
Don't you mean bone men? I think I actually prefer that to skeletons, actually. Alright, so now we gotta go summon the Dragon Priest. And kill some bad guys along the way. That's pretty cool.
Maggot, you dare summon me?
That's not pretty cool. I need your help, Spirit. How can I enter the barrow?
Can you comprehend the power I once had? Why should I help you with anything?
Because someone has desecrated your shrine.
Yes, I can sense them. Some worm defiled this place. You are now my will incarnate, mortal. Enter the barrow and kill this worm.
I will. How can I get into the barrow?
You need to ask Bath. Once everyone knew the ritual. 3 rune stones unlock the door. They're placed in prominent positions around the shrine. Find them and put them on their pedestals around the door. Then you'll gain entrance. Now go.
Okay, thank you. Let's go get those rune stones. Those guys are a little bit tougher than the regular skeletons, huh? We got the Whale Runestone. Better get this thing next. Let's go and help this guy out. Second one down. gotta go place them in the correct spots. Up top, I'm assuming, up there. Ooh, piece of candy. And we got the snake. Das Whale. And the eagle. It's not looking too good, huh?
I stand once more at the seat of my power. I am a specter, a mere shade, forced to watch as a necromancer defiles my body. Kill him! You'll never defeat the Covenant.
There we go.
You have fulfilled your purpose. Well done, worm.
Alright. Easy enough. We got this little letter to read. Scroll of Banishment. Scroll of Banishment. Severin Charnus. The vile practice of necromancy is forbidden within the Lion Guard. You are hereby banished from Covenant domains. You have been remanded to General Saren. He is traveling south on a military campaign. He may use you as an asset in any way he sees fit. May Akatosh have mercy on your soul. Lord General Averos. Okay, I get it. So he was practicing necromancy and then got kicked out, found a purpose for him with a new leader.
The undead are gone. What did you do?
I found evidence of a necromancer working with the Covenant.
The Covenant here? Troll's blood, I have to warn the village. I'll head back. See if you can find any of the other villages on the island. We may have to evacuate soon.
Okay, I'll see you there.
I wouldn't have thought those milk drinkers would leave their cozy taverns to come down here. I'll have to get this wound seen to then. I'm going to need my sword arm.
So, what now?
If that necromancer was working for the Covenant, we're all in danger. I'll head back to the village to prepare our defenses. You'll need to search the island for villagers and send them back to Bleakrock village. Good luck!
I'll find as many as I can. Okay. So now we can mount up, and I believe all the skeletons around here are going to be passive against us instead of hostile. Let's go check and see if we can even find any. Yeah, passive. Good. Looks like we got an area up here. Let's see if there's anybody that might need saving. Got a bandit note out of him. Let's go and read that. The work at Hazen's goes slowly. Capture any villagers you find and bring them back to camp. Then you can trade them for food. We'll accept the villagers living or dead, however they want to play it. Norgen Oathbreaker. I have to stop some local bandits. I'll burn their supplies and rescue their prisoners. Perfect. We got a guy to save over here. Let's burn these supplies really quickly. And free the captive.
You're not one of the bandits. Help me!
How did they capture you?
They got me in the forest. We were gathering firewood. Dedring, my brother, tried to fight. They split his skull with an axe. I thought I was a dead man until you arrived.
Oh shit, dude. Let me untie you.
Shore's bones. Thank you. I'd like to kill every one of those bandits, but I'm no fighter. I'm glad you are. Kill a few for Dedring. I'll buy you a drink back at the village.
I'll definitely do that. Untie this guy really quickly. And looks like everybody's kind of cleared out all the enemies around here. These little stragglers. That's one for Dedrick. And I believe we have our first skeever to save over here. There we go.
My gratitude.
Perfect. Now let's go ahead over here to Hazen's Folly, or Orky's Hollow, sorry. I always get those two confused. Got a piece of candy to collect, and then we'll talk to the NPC over here. Rolanda.
Come to prove your courage? So did my brother. Now he's gone.
Your brother is missing?
Aymond is inside this cave, somewhere. The Frozen Man does all sorts of things to people who enter his domain. I can't leave Aymond in there. Since father died and mother left, he's all I have.
Who is this Frozen Man?
No one knows. He takes people who enter Orky's Hollow. Now he's taken my brother. I should stop sharpening this blade. You must go inside. I just can't.
Okay, stay here and I'll find Aymond.
We knew a man, old Rory. He went in. When the soldiers dragged him out, he was missing all his bones. I'll give you until my fire burns out. Then I'm coming in after you.
How long has this cave been haunted?
About 10 years ago. There was a collapse somewhere inside. After that, people started disappearing. As long as I can remember, the cave's been forbidden. Captain Rana lectures us every time someone goes in to prove how brave they are.
And tell me about Aymond.
He drinks too much, fights too much, and doesn't have the sense Kain gave a Horker. He's the best cook on the island, though. Since father died fighting the Akaviri, we've only had each other.
Okay, let me go find him for you. Nice big cave. Oh shit, is that him?
This one's frozen. Is it someone you know? Guess who I am, and I might let him go.
Oh no. We gotta find out who this Frozen Man is.
Keep walking. There couldn't possibly be traps.
Or could there? Trying to trick me?
You'll make a lovely squirrel. So inquisitive.
Abandoned campfire, examine. Campfire has been here for a day or two. The remains in the pit are cold. And a weathered pack.
How rude! Digging through my things. What manners?
Look, we found one of the pieces. Not sure what exactly.
This is where I keep my friends. Go on, introduce yourself.
Okay.
Doesn't a Rawway look splendid?
Oh, shit.
Always so shiny.
So he's turned his friends into furniture?
Tarak of the Silverclaw, always joking. He's much happier as a vase.
I don't think he is, honestly.
This is Oriel. We're brothers. I'm better looking.
Why would you do that to your brother, man? You are batshit insane.
Leave that be! That's private!
My journal. 4th first seed. The Bleakrock is as cold as they told us it would be. I can't believe people live here. I'll steal their secrets as quickly as I can, then I'll return to the warmth of the woods. 5th first seed. We have most of the information we need. The Queen will be pleased. We'll leave tomorrow. I can't wait to thaw out my toes. Question mark, question mark? I've been unconscious. How long was I out? The last thing I remember was the cave-in. Was it the Pact? Did they find us? Everyone else is dead, even Oriel. He fell in battle. I won't leave him to rot. Looks like he lost all sense of time while being in here. Ever since the cave-in, magic gives me a headache. I can't dig out. There's too much rock. The only thing to eat is roots. What am I gonna do? The roots were poisonous. Worse, I think they're hallucinogenic. I'm seeing my dead friends, Arwe, Tarak, even Oriel. What happened to my mind? Ice Day. The squirrels are the problem. They caused the cave-in. They're in league with the shiny stones. I'll get them. Melting Day. I found Arwe. A greedy squirrel had her. She turned into a candelabra. The squirrel is gone now, and she's back with me. I missed her. There's so many more to collect. Coaling Day. Greedy squirrels tried to take my friends. I made them into icicles. What the fuck?
Look up, greedy squirrel. See something shiny? Don't break your neck. Astounding. You've accomplished the impossible, leaping small rocks.
So the hints we've gotten so far: the first man was a mage, the first man spied on Bleakrock Garrison, the first man was part of the Aldmeri Dominion. And we'll just go bring these 3 things to him. See what he says.
What have you got, clever squirrel? Do you have a guess? Digging away, puffy little cheeks. What have you found?
You're a spy from the Aldmeri Dominion.
A spy, am I? But why? Oh my, you're a smart one. Whatever will I do with you?
I guess who you are, so let Iman go.
That's no fun. Join me inside. We'll play a game of shells. Win, and you get Iman. Lose, and you'll be my newest squirrel.
Okay, one more game. Absolute lunatic.
Here I am, or am I here? Guess wrong, and you're mine, my dear.
So, dancing, 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 not dancing.
No fair!
If only he would have danced. Would have been a little bit harder to find him.
Don't talk to me. I'm a shrub.
Let Iman go.
Your soul is missing. Want mine? It's black and gooey.
I won your game, now let Iman go.
No. We're having old friends for supper. Drink some roots. Stay with us. You'll be safe here.
Safe from what?
The stones, the shiny ones. They're pretty until you turn your back, and then whoosh, skulls implode, bones shatter.
You're talking about a cave-in?
This is my safest place. My friends are here. Don't take them.
I don't want your friends. I just want Iman.
Want. Greedy squirrels. We wanted to leave here, but then... shiny stones. I ate them after. They were cold. They hurt my teeth.
What about this rune? Don't you want it back?
It gives me headaches, and it tastes like sawdust. Go on, you eat it.
Ayman will die if you don't release him.
People don't die. They change shape, like Arroway. She's a candlestick. She's bright as the stars. And Tarak? He's never been happier.
If you don't let Ayman go, I'm gonna have to hurt you.
The shiny stones did that. The roots, the water, Oriel's 3 toes. I tried to save him, but his head wouldn't stop leaking. Now he's a milk jug.
So, if Arroway's a candle, and Oriel's a milk jug, that makes you a bear trap, doesn't it?
So?
So nobody wants to be caught in a bear trap, not even squirrels.
That's the first thing you've said that makes any sense. Fine, take Ayman. Just leave my friends alone, and don't blame me if the shiny stones get you.
Okay. Can't believe it took absolute nonsense for him to believe what I was saying. Okay, Ayman.
What happened? Did you see those Covenant soldiers?
Covenant soldiers?
I saw a group of them exploring the cave. They laughed at me, hanging in the ice. Then, the frozen man got them.
Okay, let's get out of here.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Ayman!
Raleigh, you came to save me!
You're lucky I came at all. Where did you find him?
The frozen man had him, but he's alright now.
Kind gift. We'll head back to the village right now. Rana's going to flay his full hide. I can't properly repay you, but please, take this. It was our mother's. We're going. Dumb ox.
You should have seen it, Raleigh. That cave is incredible!
Don't call me Raleigh.
He had treasures. He was child-sized, like an evil baby man.
Go in there again, and I'll leave you to rot.
She is not having any of it. Okay guys, so that is going to do it for episode 2. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will hope to see you guys on the next one.